Hi, my name is Billy Elias, and I am the National Director of Soccer Operations here at National Scouting Report. Today's segment is finishing up the positions on the field, and we're going to talk about the most crucial attacking element of any soccer formation, that is the forward. You could call it a forward, you could call it a striker. A lot of people like to refer to him as or her as a center forward, which would be your target forward. So the first thing we have to do is understanding what are they looking for at the collegiate level when you're playing this pivotal position. Well, you have to first do your research. What formation are they playing? Are they playing a 4-3-3? Are they going to play a 3-4-3, mostly on the women's side? Are they going to play with a 4-2-3-1 where you're only going to have one striker? So that formation and the methodology behind that formation is going to dictate whether you have a chance to play at that very competitive Division I, Division II, or Division III school. Now, the first thing that we have to talk about is no matter what level you want to play at, competitive, whatever the case may be, what we call the psychology of the game is how mentally tough are you. You need to understand that we put a striker in the position to fail. So those strikers have to be very mentally tough. Anybody can watch the game of soccer, not know anything about it, but know when a striker makes a mistake because they miss the net, especially if it's an open net or they sail it over the crossbar. Anybody that knows anything about the game would say, oh, he just made a mistake, or oh, she just made a mistake. Those things are going to happen. How many shots are you actually going to get a game as opposed to the ratio of goals? So you need to understand that going into a competitive soccer environment at the D1, D2, D3 levels is dependent first and foremost on how strong are you on the field mentally. When the coach is looking at, if you miss, do you pout? Do you yell? Do you start with the other teammate? Do you yell at the referee? Do your hands go up on a good tackle, but you get frustrated because things aren't happening your way? They immediately, before you can even touch a ball, will gauge the psychology of your play on those things. Secondly, can you score? It really comes down to, if you want to play striker at the competitive college level, you need to score. I'm not talking about 10, 15 goals. I mean, you need to score. You need to be consistent in the amount of goals you score. And I'm not talking about the high school videotape where the goalkeepers don't challenge you. We want to see film on strikers that can score against a higher caliber athlete or opponent, because then we know that you're going to be able to come to our ID camp or our ID clinic and you're going to be able to show us something. Number 3. How well are you in the tight space? This is when the physicality of that striker is absolutely crucial, because if we play you a ball down low and you get touched and you fall or you can't hold on to it, chances are you're not going to find yourself in that formation for long. So when you go to these ID clinics, we're not only talking about speed of play, which we spoke about with the midfielders. When we're talking about your forwards, either you're a target forward, you're a striker, or you're just a flat out forward, you need to be able to score, you need to be able to maintain possession, and here's the biggest thing, you have to be moving. There needs to be continuous movement and communication with your attacking mid and your other striker if that other striker is in a 2 or 3 striker system. Your ability to move is going to mean everything, because you're the one that's going to create the opportunities. You're going to find the holes in your defenders. You're going to find the striking channel. You're going to be able to stretch a defender out wide and then be able to pivot and come back around. If you're static and you stand and you expect the ball to be put on your foot, the college coaches immediately are going to look away. Which is why the most successful strikers on the planet are the ones that have the most movement, are the most physical. So once again, thank you for watching this video, and I look very forward to hearing from you.